times me and the tough get going, and we've got to show our spirit and not back down. Don't give up the ship. We still have a lot to be thankful for, and we must not give up and shirk our duty. Now, first I'd like to show you our new hat. So we got our spirit going. This is one of the better hats. Now the one we had last time seemed a little bit tight, a little small. But anyway, this one is a lot better than this one. It's embroidered. It's very thick and very good quality. Inside, we got a little American flag on the side there. And we even have the one with the signature too. I think there were some without the signature. And I got this on Amazon. I'm sure they wish they didn't have to sell it. But anyway, so get your Trump gear to Amazon. And I said we are not going to give up our spirit. Now, if you don't already watch Dr. Steve Turley, you should watch him because he is optimistic and he looks at things that lots of people don't see. Cultural trends as well as things that the news just doesn't report. And did Fox News or even Sky News report on the collapse of Chaz? No. I heard Tim mention it, and then I found it on the Federalist, but other than that, no place else. Now I think that was a major victory for America. The left tried to bait President Trump. They wanted him to use violence so they could try to use it to undermine him. They wanted that to happen. It didn't happen, so the Democrats get blamed for it. And they reap what they sow. And apparently, Tim keeps saying the riots are still going on every place else in the country. And I'm like, wonder why we're not hearing about it. Hardly even Fox News is even mentioning it. So this is when we have a problem. Our news outlets have fallen to the left. But let not your heart be troubled. That just means that their time has come and gone, and it's time for us to move on. Even, I'll have to say, the last few days, even Sky News Australia has not had anything about America. I have a feeling they are being taken over by the left as well. This breeze is making the flag blow. So anyhow, that is discouraging. Fox News is barely reliable, and I also sometimes wonder if they're turning Tucker too. Just like in Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I'm like, where your seat, their Fox News office must be full of pods with all their fake new people growing. And I said, we just first saw the Body Snatchers last fall for the first time, and it's a good picture. The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, like the old one from 1950s or 60s, it is a good movie. Watch it. And it's totally what it is today. It's like how they are transforming. There's some kind of alien powers that has come to Earth, and they get into a person's house and they start to grow a duplicate of the person, and then when the person is done, then they take possession of them, and they have their will is controlled by the higher terrestrial power or something. So I mean, it's today, I'm telling you. So check out the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So right now I'm on VK, and I would say I go on there to follow Tommy Robinson and Paul Golding, and they really are a great encouragement. They're like rocks of courage with which we lean on to gain our strength. Because America, we need more leaders. There's a few. Anyhow, in response to the significant problem we have with the fake news and everything falling down to the left, I myself find no choice except to try to jump in. I have registered a domain yesterday. I haven't got a site yet up for it, but I've reserved my domain for the Patriot Spectator that will eventually cover news stories, what's going on in the world. Because like I said, I've sit at my computer and watch a bunch of news stories, and I still have no idea what is going on. No idea. So the news is just failing us insanely. Just failing us. We just do not know what's happening in the world. So the solution is always, if you see something, you be the change. So that's what I'm taking it seriously. I'm going to work and be part of the change. And you should too. Point. You be part of the change if you want to see our country get back on track. So think of the things we can do. And I say, like, what are our options? Now, people like Tim Pool, I'm sure he's not the only depressed person on the internet. They get to the point they're like, oh, we can't do anything, we're done, we're not coming back from this. Okay, so what's your point? What's next? I mean, are you saying that we just curl up and die? We just wait to defend our home to the last man? Okay, maybe so. I mean, moving to other countries is not really that much of an option for most of us. It's just too much trouble, too much expense, and the other countries are not much better. I mean, they have their own problems, and maybe a country that is peaceful today, in 10 years, maybe they'll be in revolution, and America will be settled down. So, we Americans, we gotta stay and fight. We gotta stay and fight. And, like I said, so far, we still have President Trump, and he's working against all odds to try to keep some sanity, but we'll have to see what happens. In any case, we cannot give up the ship, and we cannot get depressed. So if you start listening to any commentators say, give up and get depressed, turn them off. I mean, yes, you can withdraw from society and go live out in the woods, but I'm sure the woke left will find you. They won't leave any stone unturned in their determination to wokeify everybody. So, we do not have to resist in, running at the mob all by ourselves. We can resist in many other ways, because after all, this did not happen overnight. The left did not get their power overnight. And we can work our way back in the same way they worked their way in and tried to defeat us. But no giving up the ship. It's not happening. Not on our watch. So, Trump 2020, keep America great, and pray that the power in prayer, and pray that the left will be brought to justice. Everyone. Let freedom ring.